What's going on, my stock market bulls and bears? I'm your host, Terry, and welcome to my channel, Buy the Dip. That's right, guys. In today's video, I got a hot penny stock that I'm super excited about, and I'm real excited to show you what this is and the long-term potential this baby has, man. And I was debating whether to bring this one to you or not, but I feel like I would be doing you all a disservice if I did not at least bring it to your attention. So, guys, hope you are ready for today's video. If you are, hit that thumbs up and join the Thumbs Up Nation. Guys, Webull, first link down below. Download that link, deposit $100, get yourself some free stocks, and help grow your portfolio. So, guys, let's get to the video, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, and here we are. We're taking a look at it. That's right. Unfortunately, you cannot get this one on Robinhood or Webull, but you have to get this on like a TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, or a Fidelity. It is in the OTC market, and this is a true penny stock, guys. That's right. You're looking at it correctly. 8 cents a share, and the ticker symbol is SNPW. And I will disclaim, yes, I am a shareholder, and no, this is not sponsored. So just want to get that out there. I'm not paid in any way to do this. This is me showing my journey on this stock itself. So, guys, here it is. When I bought in this, we're going to show you a chart here, but this is one that I'm super excited about bringing you, Sun Pacific Holding Corp. And we got a lot of information today, so let's get to this. All right, guys, and here we are on their website, Sun Pacific Holdings Corp, delivering reliable and environmentally responsible services and products. Now you can see why this stock, SNPW, is super exciting. It's on the OTC currently, but here you can see all the subsidiaries they have. Sun Pacific Power, Sun Pacific Security, Street Smart Outdoor, and Med Recycler, guys. This is a company based out of New Jersey. This here's an interview on ABC 6 News with the CEO. So let's get in here and watch this interview. This will help you understand what this is really about.
Live from Providence, this is ABC 6 News at 5:30.
A New Jersey company is making some big investments in the Ocean State starting this summer. Welcome back to ABC 6 News at 5:30. I'm Liz Thomas.
And I'm John DeLuca. There's a lot going on with this. 2 new electricity projects in Johnston and another one statewide. You'll notice if you ride RIPTA. Tim Studebaker has the story.
The vast majority of waste generated in Rhode Island that doesn't get recycled goes here, to the state's central landfill. But starting this summer, there will be a new game in town, a renewable energy company called Sun Pacific Holdings. Their plan to turn medical waste into electricity.
It'll be one of the first plants probably in all of the U.S. that processes this type of medical waste and turns it into energy.
Sun Pacific CEO Nicholas Campanella says they'll make it happen with the use of a process called plasma gasification.
Right now, usually medical waste is being disposed and brought to incineration facilities where you have all those fumes and smokes going into the air. With our system, it's a closed-loop system, and there's no gas or no harmful pollutants that are generated. In fact, once the product is completely disintegrated, there's an excess that looks like down from a pillow, and pretty much it's all harmless. Just throw that in a regular bag and just throw it in the garbage.
Campanella says the electricity created by the new plant in Johnston will be fed into National Grid's system. He expects the facility to be up and running by June or July and says it should create 40 to 50 new jobs.
Technical type computer, electronics, and feedstock processing.
The company's future plans also include a solar and wind farm in Johnston, and they're working with RIPTA to upgrade the system's bus shelters. Plans could include solar-powered LED lights, phone charging ports, Wi-Fi, and displays to tell you when your bus will arrive. Tim Studebaker, ABC 6.
All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that interview with the CEO. That there was pretty exciting, man, and now you can see why when I was learning about this one, I was like, okay, let me just go invest a little bit and let's see what happens. I think this has potential. But I was a little nervous in possibly bringing this to my fans' attention because I normally don't cover penny stocks like this that was down in the, crazy low amounts, man. I usually do them in the $1 or $2 range, but I haven't really covered penny stocks down under 10 cents before. But I think after, me looking more into this company, and I know it is a risk, guys. Yes, there's always a risk in these penny stocks, and they're a smaller company. But I can see this growing out into the future with the whole Biden administration, guys. He's all about that clean, renewable energy. This is a medical waste recycle plant that takes all that and puts it into energy. As you saw at the end of that interview, guys, they're looking to get in there and talk about redoing the buses. As we know, the buses in these cities create a lot of pollution, which is huge. They're looking to do solar. They're looking to do stuff with your phones. So they are getting their hands into a lot of stuff. This is one that I just feel that if I didn't bring it to your attention, I'd be doing my family a disservice. So let's go take a look at what I do have invested. And we should just see if it's up to you guys to decide is it something that you want to go ahead and all right, invest guys, in. And here it is. I wanted to bring it to you. I took some screenshots from my Fidelity account to put them here and show you what I have invested. Now, I went in and bought 2,500 shares of this at 4 cents a piece, guys. As you see right now, it's currently 8 cents a share. So I literally over doubled my money in a matter of 2 days. I bought this, I think, on Thursday. It literally doubled Friday. So that there, like I said, I was risking, I only put $100 in, as you can see right here. I put $98.25 in it because I'm like, I don't want to risk a lot, but I'm willing to risk $100 in this penny play, guys. Trying to build out the portfolio. I saw the potential in this company, and that's why I invested. Like I said, this ain't sponsored. They don't know I'm doing this video. I'm doing this because I found this company out. I did some research on it, and I'm like, man, this seems like it has a really good opportunity, so let me throw $100 in it. And let's just let it set and see what happens. I did not think that this thing would double in a matter of a day. So that there is crazy. I went on StockTwits that currently has about 3,800 followers on StockTwits of this stock. So that's a pretty good, decent amount. And at 4 cents, I think there's a lot of people out there willing to throw a couple $100 in it, maybe 1,000. I threw it in. Now it's 8 cents. So what are my plans? As you can see here, look at this. Today's return alone, I made $58.62. I made 41%, guys, in 1 day on that. In 1 day, 41% gains. That is nuts. Look at the total gain loss. $101 return and 86 cents on a $98 investment. In 2 days, I made over 103% gains on this. So when I was showing this in the Discord group, I'm like, guys, I don't know, man. These penny, my family there is like, Terry, you're risking it with these penny stocks. But I'm like, I'm telling you what, man, I don't just pick any penny stocks. I pick ones that make sense, like EV plays, green energy recycling plays, things like that. And this one has huge, huge potential. And I just sat back and thought about it. And I was like, I got to do a video on this one, man. This is one I wanted to bring to y'all's attention. I'm invested in it. Now, like I said, you guys can just, I'll come back here every week or two, show you what's going on with this. But this is one that I'm truly happy that I'm in. And comment down below, guys. Is this something that you guys are in? Are you invested in this stock? Are you looking to pick it up? What are some price targets I see on this stock? Is this stock still a buy at 8 cents? Heck yeah. And actually, I'm considering about buying more of this because at 8 cents, that to me is a win. I mean, you saw they're creating all that stuff in New Jersey right now. And they're having 40 to 50 jobs, so it's really, really small. But with all this renewable medical, stuff they're doing, the medical waste, renewing it into energy, that there to me seems really, really nice. And I think this could be something, in the whole United States could be good if companies can learn from Sun Holdings here, Sun Pacific. So that's why I'm in this one, man. I can see people learning from what they're doing and doing it into bigger cities with all this medical waste due to the pandemic and all. So guys, I don't know, man. I'm super excited about the holding on this one. I'm holding this one out. I'm not selling it. Even though I doubled it now, I'm holding on to it. I can see this thing going to 50 cents or $1. And at 8 cents, so I already doubled it once. 4 cents to 8 cents. That's a 1x. Now we're going to go 8 cents to 16 cents is a 2x. 16 to 32 is a 3x. 32 to 64 is a 4x. And to 128 would be a 5x. So I can see this 5x, and I know there's people out there saying like, oh, I want a 5x and 10x the stocks. But guys, I'm serious. I can see this one literally 5x, and like I don't see how it can't 5x. At least get to $1, a safe 3 to 4x on this, but the 5x is definitely possible. So guys, hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and join the Thumbs Up Nation. I love and appreciate every single one of you. And guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Remember to buy the dip, baby. Let's go.